I'm Stad.
I'm Gib.
I'm Connor.
I'm Bennett.
Today, we're all about football. We'll talk briefly about the National Football League and then dive deeper into the upcoming college football season. This is Cafeteria Conversations.
Ring it.
All right, Stats, you want to kick us off on what we're going to talk about with the NFL for the What's Cooking?
Yeah, so NFL preseason started. The Hall of Fame game was July 31st, I believe. Everybody was excited to have football back. The Chargers looked pretty good. Shout out my guy, Amari in Hampton. He had 2 carries for 9 yards. They didn't want to get him beat up. That's my guy. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to like about, obviously, football being back. It just feels right, you know. Feel like that little hole in your heart. The fall's coming back. Football's back. I'm really excited for NFL and college. But, yeah, preseason's rolling. Shedeur Sanders came off a big,
Yes, I mean, that's
big
the hot
night
topic
last
right
night.
now. Who's
It
going to
is.
the quarterback room for the Browns, right? We got 5 guys. Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, Joe Flacco, and Tyler Huntley. One of those guys has got to get cut before season. I mean, you can't
Yep.
carry 5 quarterbacks. So
I don't understand why
I'm thinking they cut Pickett.
Really?
Why did they bring
He's not
Huntley
very
in?
good, man.
Like, why did they bring Huntley in?
Because he's got
place?
the
Is-
most experience out of every dude there besides Flacco, and Flacco's old as crap. So,
Flacco is old.
and Huntley has played decent in his time when he's played. He's just played behind Tua and behind Lamar.
Yeah.
But he's like a decent age. I mean, Flacco is old as dirt, and then everybody else in that room has no experience. Kenny Pickett's played like 6 games and was terrible.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Flacco's going to go out there like you saw in Indianapolis. Like, he's going to go out there. He's going to give you, like, 200 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks.
Mm.
Like, that's what, like, he's not mobile enough to step up in the pocket. He can't run. He's just,
if we do the breakdown from camp, Flacco's 54 for 92 with 3 touchdowns. Sanders is 49 for 70 with 6 touchdowns. Dylan Gabriel's 62 for 113 for 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
So wait, did you say 16 for 113?
no,
62.
Okay, 16.
And then Kenny Pickett is 23 for 34 with 3 touchdowns and 1 interception.
If we're looking at the box score from the Browns' first preseason game, only 2 quarterbacks played because of injuries.
Yeah.
But Shedeur Sanders, 14 for 23, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns, a rating of 106. And then Tyler Huntley, 6 for 8, 51 yards, and a touchdown, a rating of 130. So,
I don't know.
Why
QB
is
ratings
Dylan
are
Gabriel
hard.
getting so many reps? Like, that's what I take away from that.
I mean, he was a
most.
higher pick, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he's
but
a higher prospect.
the Browns drafted so weird. Like,
They
they,
really
had
did.
such a
Weird
weird draft. So,
But I
don't
mean,
really
they've had
know.
a consistent quarterback problem for a while, and they probably
Right, right.
probably wanted to get a big selection pool to figure it out.
New strategy.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have if Hard Knocks had gone to them for. I know didn't they get it recently, like a few years ago, but
Yeah.
Back when Baker was there.
Yeah.
right. So I mean, I would have loved to have seen just because I think this is the most interesting topic in the NFL currently.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think having it at the Bills is fun.
Gotta love Buffalo.
Yeah.
So who's our MVP for this year?
I mean, you can go safe and say Lamar, but I don't know.
I mean, there's always 3 safe picks: Patty, Lamar, and Josh Allen.
I think this is the Ravens' year.
I do, too.
Really?
I do as
yeah.
well. I think the
If they can
tools
stay
that
healthy.
they got, D-Hop, Derrick Henry, I think a lot of people, honestly, like, as crazy as it sounds, some people are overlooking the Ravens. I think they have, like, an insane amount of tools.
They can't get it done, man.
Yeah, so
Well, that's what
I
I'm
was
saying. That's
like,
why I think
Did they
it's-
have
this is
they
the year.
gotten more tools than they did last year? Because they had a bunch of them.
I'll pull
like,
up their
two.
roster this year. Like,
Well, we were watching the game the other night against the Colts. They had their secondary running back had come back in.
Yeah,
and
Mitchell. He was good.
He was tearing it up.
He was
I know,
good.
It was
Zay
preseason.
Flowers just mean
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
going to be in year 2, so he's going to be really good. But I mean, Lamar just can't get over the hump. And in a big time playoff atmosphere at Arrowhead or in Buffalo, I'm taking Josh Allen or Patty Mahomes beating Lamar.
all right, so Baltimore Ravens, this is their starting offense. Lamar, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, DeAndre Hopkins, Mark Andrews, then the fullback.
Mark
Ricard.
Andrews had a down year last year.
But
Yeah,
they
he
have
did.
2. They have Andrews and Isaiah Likely, who
Yeah.
played really well last year.
Yeah, he did.
And then
Then
the
they-
offensive line. So, like, I look at that. I think their defense is
Hey, shout out to the
good
offensive
enough.
Yeah.
They signed Jair Alexander, former Packer.
Okay.
Packers finally moved on from him. He's pretty good. I mean, their secondary's great. They've got serviceable linebackers.
Kyle Hamilton's a dog.
They've got Kyle Van Noy, Nate Wiggins.
Okay, if
I
they
mean,
can't get it done this year for some reason, what do you think the issue is then? Like, is it the players or is it coaches?
You
Is it-
gotta be able to get it done. I mean, frankly, Josh Allen hasn't been able to get it done either, right? He
No, he
can't beat him.
hasn't.
And so, I mean, they have all the talent. They have all the abilities. It's just a matter of putting the pieces together on the night that it matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
There
what they
you
got
go.
to
I
do.
mean, they played the Chiefs early last year, and they just, like he said, they were so close, but they just couldn't get it.
They
done.
should have won the game. I mean, if Isaiah Likely is, that far inside of the
Not even. It's,
Yeah.
That
it's
far
like
out.
half an inch.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
win the game. So I mean that's less of an issue, but it's more of the fact that I think Lamar's thrown a couple interceptions. Their offense hasn't been the best. I think they really need to do what the Eagles do and live around the run. I mean, Lamar is bigger than he was his
Yeah.
early years in the league.
Yeah.
I think Derrick Henry is the second best, if not the best, running back in the league. And the Eagles know that they have the best running back in the league and a running quarterback, and so they abuse it. And they have a
Yeah.
great offensive line. That's what
Yeah.
they need to do. Lamar's not a sit in the pocket and gun it like Josh Allen or
Yeah.
Patrick
No,
Mahomes.
yeah.
Now Josh Allen can run, Patty can't, but he can do the
I mean,
job.
Not as what?
Not as well,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, on the other side of the ball, what they were saying during their game against the Colts, it was like they have the best run defense in the NFL.
Right.
But they give up so many yards in all these close games because, one, teams are forced to pass against them. So that's how teams are going to, advance the ball and score. But, I mean, maybe pass defense, they just got to be better on the other side of the ball, too.
Mhm.
And that's why I think Jair Alexander is big for them because he didn't really play last year. He's got a chip on his shoulder. Like, he moved on from the team that he thought he was going to be there for a lifetime. Like, I just think that they retooled this offseason, and I really like the Ravens in the AFC. I do.
I agree. So Super Bowl champs, or we can we'll do a Super Bowl champ,
You want to do the matchup in the Super Bowl and then pick who wins, or just the champ?
or do we want to do who
Oh,
wins?
geez. I got to make sure I don't pick two.
Or do we want to
teams
get?
in the
We can go
same
who wins each division.
Oh, okay. Pick division winners.
Pick division winners.
Division
All right.
winners?
We'll just do that. We'll just do that.
AFC East. I'll take the Bills.
Yeah, I'll take the Bills.
I'll go
Bills.
Bills, Pats, Dolphins, Jets.
That sounds.
Connor?
that sounds
I don't
right.
know the divisions well enough to make that pick,
It's-
actually.
right here.
Bills, Pats.
I can't read that well. Okay, wait. Yeah, Bills.
The Bills are winning that division. I'll just make that easy.
Wait, you have Jets in the bottom?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I agree with you. I think Patriots
I
will
think
come in
Patriots
second.
have a decent
I think
year.
that I think they're gonna have a good year.
You think they make the wild card? Like
when I
how
look
good?
at the
Like you
rest
saying
of
like
the-
9-8, or are you
um,
saying like 11-6?
Oh
No.
no. Yeah, round 500. AFC North.
Ravens.
Give me the Steelers.
Who's the other quarterback?
I'm kidding.
Who's the other quarterback in the Steelers room? Is it?
Oh, it's
Aaron Rodgers is the main.
Howard
guy.
got drafted to the Steelers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers and Howard.
Not Howard. The guy that played for Ohio State. He won a national
Will
championship.
Howard. Will Howard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Will
Will
Howard.
Howard.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an interesting quarterback room. I'll do Ravens. The Bengals have made 0 moves to improve their defense.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
The
take Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns.
The Bengals are such a weird puzzle because I feel like they have one of
They're
the best
so good.
offenses in
I
the
mean,
league.
they're so
They're missing
good.
their window.
But like that's exactly
Yeah.
right.
They're missing
That is
their window.
exactly right.
Like they need to go. I mean, so what? Like they have to go all in. They got to make some more deals or trades. Like why have they not locked up Trey, the guy who led the league in sacks? Like why
Yeah.
have they not locked him up? Like
Yeah.
they're missing a window because they have. Joe Burrow had better advanced stats than Lamar and Josh
Joe
Allen
Burrow's
last year.
disgusting.
If he played on a
He's
team
so
that won
good.
games, he would win MVP every year.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's already been to a
Agreed.
Super Bowl. Lamar and Josh Allen haven't been to a Super Bowl. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
beaten
that's
Patrick
true.
Mahomes. He can get it done if he has a good defense.
100%.
Yep.
Evan McPherson beat Patrick. No, I'm just kidding.
It's true.
I mean, that was a great game.
It's a great kick.
AFC North. I'm taking Texans.
What's the
South.
AFC South?
Or yeah, AFC South. Sorry.
What a wash of a division.
That is such a. It's
I'm taking Texans,
both South
Titans.
divisions.
Colts, and Jags.
Because didn't the Texans win
Actually,
that
no.
division
I'm
last
taking
year with
yeah.
not a great record?
They won it the last like 2-3
Yeah.
years.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think they
take-
won 11 games.
Oh.
I'm taking Houston, Titans, Jags, Colts. I think Cam Ward.
I think the
Balls out.
Jags will finish second in
Ooh.
that division.
You see the clip of Cam Ward saying, like, he's coming in at 5 in the morning to the facility and leaving when it's dark. And he's like, the quote he said was such a great quote. He was like, if my dad could get up at 4:30 a.m. for a job he didn't like, I can certainly do it for a job I love. I was like, dang, great leader right there. So I think that's a great take that if he's going to step up in his first year, now he is a rookie, and I think putting him in the second slot is probably smart. But yeah, I like Gibbs' lineup there.
I think that division will be so tight 2 through 4 that I just think the Texans will win it pretty easily.
Yeah.
I think the Colts quarterback situation is abysmal, and I think they're going to
It's terrible.
finish
So
below
Anthony
the Jaguars.
Richardson's hurt, and then who's left?
It's Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes.
Oh yeah, no, it is. It's Daniel Jones.
Danny Dimes.
Daniel
Actually,
Jones.
I think he'll be pretty good. I think quarterbacks die in New York, so I think you take him out of there. I mean, Sam Darnold, right?
Sure,
Take him
That's
off the
very
Jets, and
true.
he played
That's very
great.
true.
Yeah,
Like-
but Sam Darnold, I mean, coaching at the Vikings,
Yeah, but at the
it's
same
not the
time,
same
you
as
get
the Colts.
yeah, but you can't throw to the other team. I mean, you still have the opportunity to throw to the other team, and that's what he did in New York. So, I mean, I think Daniel Jones has a lot of good tools too. I think Daniel Jones can succeed.
Shout
in
out
this
Josh
league.
Downs out there in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I know.
AFC
Good slot
West,
receiver.
Kansas City, Denver.
Give me the Broncos.
I think Bo Nix in year 2
Really?
will
The
make the
Broncos.
playoffs again. I think
That's a
Bo
very
Nix.
good. I think that's a good take.
They won't win the division.
I thought
though.
last year in that draft, I thought Bo Nix would be the best quarterback coming out of that draft.
Oh.
I mean, he's a dog, and
I
he definitely got it going.
Raiders are at
middle,
the bottom of
late
that
this
division.
year.
Raiders.
I think the Raiders
Yeah.
will be the worst team in the National
I,
Football
I
League.
think the
Besides
West is like
Saints.
the opposite of the South, where like the Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos will all be close.
I don't
top.
ever worry about the Chargers.
Really? You don't think Chargers will be any good?
They suck, dude. They
I
can't.
think-
get
I
Really?
disagree with
They
that.
do. They-
I disagree.
I
with
think
that.
they'll be over 500.
Every year we talk about how good Justin Herbert is, and every time the season starts, he just does not deliver year in and year out
Well,
since he's been
he-
in the league.
He did well during the regular season last year.
Right. I mean, let's give props to the regular season.
Well, okay.
I mean, he didn't
We're
make the
talking
playoffs.
about how they're gonna do in the division. That's all regular season.
Yeah, but I'm like,
But they're not going to be better than the
yeah, like,
Broncos
I don't
and the
believe
Chiefs.
they'll
No,
be up
I don't.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on to the
NFC,
NFC.
East.
Say it. Go ahead.
pick
Go
it,
ahead.
Gib.
You
Come on,
want to.
pick 'em.
Eagles, Cowboys,
Oh, wow.
Commanders,
He didn't do it.
Giants. I think once the Commanders trade Terry McLaurin, I think it's going to get a whole lot worse. So, but I think Jaden Daniels is really good. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, the Eagles are good. I can't even hate the Eagles. I like Jalen Hurts. I like Saquon. I like AJ.
Talk about another good
They're just
campaign
good, man.
from
Do you think
Nike.
they're gonna
Love Hurts.
Yeah.
God, such
Do
a
you
good
think they're
campaign.
gonna struggle? Because a lot of their O line kind of went all
Retired.
over the place, or retired, or went to
Struggle for the Eagles is still like 11-6.
yeah.
So,
But their young offensive line guys are still nasty too. So I
Yeah.
mean, they
I
knew this
definitely
was
think
coming.
they were prepared for that move.
I
I,
agree.
don't,
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah,
I still think they win the division.
NFC North.
the Packers, baby. Come on.
Okay, so Will picked his team.
Yeah.
And unlike the Dallas Cowboys fan on the couch.
We
Yeah.
just need to get over the hump. If we beat Detroit week 1, we have the potential. Our schedule sets up. We could be like 7-1 through our first 8 games. And I'm just saying.
Is Love still at quarterback?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got Jordan Love. We got Josh Jacobs, Marquise Golden. Like wide receiver 1 talks.
Really?
Well, I mean, who else would it be?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he is leapfrog Christian Watson and Jaden Reed
In
and-
the offseason?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it's our rookie is probably going to be like.
Is that a good thing though? Like,
Well, we needed one.
yeah.
Like we
I feel like
needed
this
a
is a-
true number 1. That was like the biggest position on
well,
our
yeah,
offense.
because it's the joke was like you guys had like only wide receiver 2s.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so and Christian Watson stays hurt, man.
Yeah.
As good as he is, he
feel like-
stays hurt.
I feel like the NFC North is like a coaching division. Like I'm more excited to see like the coaching calls and the play calls.
That's a good
and
take.
And
What's
I think
the-
like all of the intricate designs from the Lions and the Vikings. Like I think the Vikings win this division.
What's the
Really?
a
with
good take.
JJ
That's a
McCarthy?
really good take.
I do.
Except
Yep.
Marquise Golden. It's Matthew Golden. I gotta know my rookie.
Detroit's
Okay.
head coach is what? Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But they don't have either of their coordinators.
Yeah,
this
so I
year.
mean,
That's a
they
big
lost
problem.
both their
That is a big
coordinators. So I mean, but Dan Campbell built that team. So I think if he can get his identity established with the new coordinators, I think
Yeah.
they'll be just as good. They didn't lose really anybody. They're still so young. Like they're still going to get better and better. So Aiden Hutchinson's back this
I mean,
year.
how many
too.
years does Jared Goff have left though?
Good while.
Do you think so?
5,
they'll
got-
probably
he's got a little
re-sign
bit.
him. Honestly,
5 or 6.
He can't trip as much this year.
I think I'll take. I might go.
How about the Bears?
I think
Those Bears are at the bottom, but
yeah.
those three teams
I mean, this is a
are
stacked division.
like those three teams are tough to debate between because the Lions are a wild card. The Packers on paper should be good, but they don't
Yeah.
really have a receiver one. And then the Vikings, everybody succeeds in their offense. I mean, Kirk Cousins succeeded. Sam Darnold succeeded. But then they have a quarterback. But most quarterbacks who sit are a little
Yeah.
better. So I mean,
Yep.
it's
Jordan Love.
it's a straight toss up. Right. Exactly. Aaron
for
Rodgers
3 years
sat.
and-
Brett Favre sat. Like I mean, all these guys sat behind guys, and they all turned. Tom Brady sat.
Brady
like,
sat,
yeah.
Patrick Mahomes sat. Like I mean, a lot of the good quarterbacks sit. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be a tough division.
I think like floor for Green Bay is like a 10-7 wild card. The ceiling.
I
could be
definitely
like
think they make the
13-4.
I can go with that.
Like division winner 13-4 if we play because we had the hardest schedule in the NFL last year.
Yeah.
And
What'd you end up with?
we were 11-6, I think.
That's pretty good.
11-6.
But
We're
to
the wild
take
card
us to the NFC South,
What a terrible division.
I'm
to
taking-
get
it's the Panthers' year, baby.
I'm taking Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay's
I'm
gonna
taking
Yeah,
Atlanta, and I'm taking
Over-
Carolina.
Really?
No, I'm going
And New
Tampa Bay,
Orleans.
Carolina.
I'm
Atlanta,
going
and
Carolina in the
Saints.
2 slot as well.
Atlanta might have a top 7 offense in the NFL this year, and Carolina.
I really don't believe in Penix that much at all.
Really?
No.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. He just, I everything I've seen of him has
Okay, well,
been
if he
lackluster.
sucks, they bring in Kirk Cousins
yeah,
That is true.
yeah.
with Drake London and Bijan Robinson. So
You said the Raiders are
is
going to be the
Kyle
worst
Pitts
team.
still there too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
You said the Raiders are going to be the worst team. I think the New Orleans Saints.
That's
are
what I
gonna
said,
be the
yeah,
worst
the
team in
Saints.
football.
but yeah, and I think I'm a
Who do they have in the quarterback room?
Spencer
Spencer
Rattler.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Don't
a
forget
Baker
about
fan.
Chuck,
Chuck.
Let me read
Tyler
off
Shuck?
the.
the guy from Louisville.
Oh yeah, the guy from Louisville. That guy sucks. I think I'm a Baker fan, so I think Baker's going to win it.
I
He's a
do think
franchise
Tampa Bay
Yeah,
wins
Tampa
the
Bay's-
division for sure, but I think the Panthers get second.
All right.
I don't know if the
Ooh,
Panthers
NFC
can.
West.
Ready to
How
hear
many
this
games
quarterback
did-
room?
How many games
For
did
who?
the Panthers finish at last year?
Game 4.
4 wins.
I thought they had
There's
5.
no way
4?
they win like.
I think they win 6 to 8 games.
Yeah.
They go above 500, I think.
I think they get to 500 at least,
So here's
or
the
just under,
You think
around,
they're 8-9,
or 9-8. Yeah.
and
Here's
they're the 2 seed in that division?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just read the entire Saints offense, but I'll start with the quarterback room. There's 4 of them. Rattler's the 1.
Oof.
Tyler Shuck is the 2, rookie. Jake Hayner and
is that?
Hunter Deckers.
I don't know who
Oh,
those two
Hunter
people are.
Popular names right there.
So like the tools aren't as bad, right? Like you've got Kamara, you've got Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, Brandon Cooks, Jawan Johnson.
Dude, that's another thing. Baker has Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah.
Dude, he looks nasty in camp.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the Saints are going to be the worst team in football.
All right, and that'll take us to our last NFL section, NFC West. Abysmal
I don't-
division.
Give me the Rams.
Over Brock Purdy.
Debo,
Yeah.
wait, Debo's on the Commanders this year, so
I think the Rams have the best defense in that division.
because what you got Stafford, but I mean
I
Cooper
still-
Kupp's not there anymore, so it's just
It's true.
Puka.
Yeah, Puka's going to be a true number 1. You've got Kyron Williams who just signed an extension. I think Jared Verse has a big year on the defensive
But
side
the
of the ball.
Seahawks are dangerous, man. A hot Sam Darnold, Cooper Kupp, they made some moves. It's a pretty mediocre division, not gonna lie.
It is a
basically
pretty
like
mediocre division.
Yeah,
like it
really
was
is.
this year. I mean, this year, all 4 of those teams were around 500 for most of the year.
Shout out
Yeah.
Dennis and the Cardinals. If there was a year to shock some people, it'd be this
It'd be
year because that division is very mid.
If the Niners can, last year was a terrible year for the Niners. I mean, like
Injury,
60% of their roster was hurt. If their roster's healthy, they win the division.
they better
Not by a landslide. I mean, it's like a 10
No,
and
I think
7,
this is a
11
very
and
close
6 year.
division.
they better fire their strength and conditioning coach after
Yeah,
last year.
I mean, it's like 10 and 7, 11 and 6 type. I think 10 and 7 is.
I
the
feel like
ceiling
this is
for that
very
division.
similar to the AFC North. You can disagree with that, but I think it's in the same sort of
like
realm.
everybody's going to be bunched up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the AFC North's a little better teams, but
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Probably. But
I
I
agree.
think like along the same lines of
agree.
like it's going to be close.
Yeah.
yeah, and it's going to be close because I don't like a lot of them have pieces. I mean, Stafford and Puka. I mean,
Right.
will Sam Darnold be able to repeat what he did? San
Who is
Fran,
he
can they
throwing-
stay
who is he
healthy?
throwing to in Seattle?
Cooper Cup.
Well, that's one. Okay, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but he's. I mean,
It's
he had
Cooper
the
Kupp, so
greatest.
I'm not
he had the
saying-
Weird
greatest
to see
single
Cooper Cup
season
in
in
a
wide
different
receiver ever.
blue.
I know, but
Like
he's
Cooper
he,
Cup wearing a dark blue doesn't really look right
He had
in
a
my
tough
head.
year last year when he was healthy.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the Cardinals, I mean, they got Marvin Harrison Jr. supposed to have an outbreak year. James Conner is supposed to have a down year. Kyler Murray is supposed to have
Marvin
a
Harrison
better
Jr.
improvement year.
Fantasy draft watch list for me.
Who?
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison.
Jr.
Smart.
But
Should I play? Yeah, but we got. I don't know if I should do a league this year, guys. If I should join a fantasy league, I've never done
I
fantasy.
have to play it every year. I
You
just
have to?
You have
It's
to?
just,
We should do a
makes my heart happy.
we should just do a little 4-person league. Make our teams
cafeteria
absolutely
conversation.
stacked. Four teams, four people.
4 teams.
We have like
what would our
200
pod-
points a week.
Should we do a live fantasy draft?
We could.
We would have to do it early though.
We'd have to.
I don't know.
Like
Yeah,
way
we're
early.
planning a lot of stuff in very little time. I feel
Okay.
like
That'll be loading.
Maybe.
Right on the back floor.
So that is the end of our What's Cooking section. Oh, shout out the Boston Red Sox are hot. But that'll be the end of our What's Cooking
what is that? I
section.
saw something. Did you post something
Yeah,
like nothing
it's
can beat
sweet.
the power of friendship?
Yeah, we traded Rafi Devers and betted on the power of friendship. And we're freaking rolling, baby. The Giants are the
they
worst
are.
team in baseball since they made that trade.
Yeah.
So go Sox, baby. Go Sox. But that'll take us to college football.
Whoop whoop.
Everybody's
back.
excited. I'm excited.
It's
Can't
huge.
wait.
It's phenomenal. There's a lot of uncertainties around the league. You know, who's Alabama's quarterback? Who Ohio State hasn't come out to say who their quarterback is. Neither is Oregon. There's going to be some uncertainties week one. You
Yeah.
got a big match. I mean, possibly a national championship matchup with Ohio State and Texas could easily be the national championship game if Julian Sayin, if, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. If he turns out for that game,
see.
Where did they
if he
finish
turns
on
out
the
for the year.
recruiting class? That's
So
what I'm
here,
looking
let's
at
give a
right
little map. So this is what we're going to do for college football. So we're going to talk about Power 4 conference winners, who we think is going to be at the top of the major conferences. We're going to do Heisman candidates or
Mhm.
takes,
Hot
and
take.
then we're going to do a slate of week one's games. And I don't have any week 0 games because there's not too many great week 0 games.
Yeah, no.
But we'll pick a week 1 slate.
So I say we hit our conference winners. So
Yeah.
I'll start us off, and this might be a bit of a hot take.
Which conference
I'm
are we
Big
starting
Ten. I'm
off?
talking about the Big Ten.
Okay, we'll start with the Big Ten.
So I
Alphabetical order. What? Never mind. Not ACC.
I think the fronts are going to be, obviously you're going to have your Ohio States and your Oregons. I think Bryce Underwood is going to be a freshman dog, and Michigan is going to win the Big Ten this year.
Wow.
Wow.
now. Really?
I do. I think they're going to figure it out now. Their coach is a little iffy. I don't know if he's actually that good of a coach. You know, that year that he took over when Harbaugh got suspended, he had like 20 draft picks on that team, and we're like, oh, he's still a really good coach. Doesn't matter if they have Harbaugh. And I'm like, yeah, he's got the best roster in every Saturday. So, this will be a testing year. He managed to flip this recruit, so that's huge. I mean, Bryce Underwood was not supposed to go to LSU, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean,
Yeah.
having that,
Well, if they win the conference, do they still beat Ohio State?
yeah, I mean, Ryan Day can't beat him. So. I'll take.
This isn't
him.
Ryan Day
He
here.
won a national championship before he beat Michigan.
And most fans, it probably means more to beat Michigan than it does
Probably.
to win.
Oh,
a national
100%.
championship. And they
100%.
can't beat him 4 years in a row. So
Hilarious.
I mean,
That's the thing. Like, they definitely still had a bad taste in their mouth after the championship, saying, "Wow, we won the championship and lost to Michigan in the."
and
senior
last
game."
year's team, like their running back room, their receivers, Will Howard had a great year. It's like they should have killed them,
Yeah.
and they didn't. So it's going to be interesting. But I'll take that off of you guys. Bennett, who's your Big Ten winner?
Ohio State.
Okay,
It's a safe pick, but I think it's the right one.
that quarterback room, man.
It's true, but they still have, even though they did lose a lot of weapons to the draft, they still have some great ones.
Yeah, it's
and,
Ohio State.
And Ryan Day, even though he can't beat Michigan, he does well in the conference otherwise. So
They moved down in recruiting list. They're number 8 as opposed to 7 this year. They got 13 top 300 commits. Top offensive prospect, wide receiver Chris Henry Jr., and then defensive prospect, safety Blaine Bradford.
Shout out to Coach Marshall. That's an AD at a high school nearby. I think Penn State.
Whoa! Timeout. That's my
What?
pick.
Okay, I just think they have a chance to win it.
Don't jump any guns.
I think they have a chance to win it as well. I think the Big Ten is going to be. I think the Big Ten.
The Big
is,
Ten looks like the best
It's going
conference
to be
in football
It's
right
the
now.
best conference in football. It's the best football in football when you have to sit down and watch it. I think between Penn State, Michigan is a hot take, but I think it's definitely between Penn State, Oregon, and Ohio State. And I mean, I think Drew Aller's going to have another great year. But Coach Marshall, Penn
Go
State
ahead,
can't get over the
Stat.
hump. But Stat, who's your pick?
Just listen to what he said, and I was going to say all of that. No, give me an experienced veteran Drew Aller, a really elite defense. I think Penn State is
One of the best
team-
environments in college football.
Right, but I think Penn State is the one team in the Big Ten that can really lean on their defense. And I think that's, I mean, old adage, defense wins championships. I
Yeah.
think if Drew Aller just plays good enough to win some games, I mean, he could win games by scoring 21 points.
So do
in
you
my
think they
opinion.
finally get over the hump and like win a national championship, or do you think
I
that
think
coach?
I mean
shows
he
the
learned
game?
a lot from last season.
Yeah, but
Like,
the coach has
learned a
got to
lot.
win a game, and
They're
he
not-
can't do it, dude. He
They are
sucks.
not my championship pick, but they're my pick to win the Big
Do you
Ten.
think
Like,
they
they'll be-
could?
They could. They could. Like,
Okay.
if their offense plays well enough, I really do think that they could win the national championship because I think that they have the best defense in college football, if not one of them. So, yeah, Penn State's my pick. And my cousin went to Penn State, too. So
Go Nittany Lions.
Yep.
Connor,
I'm going USC.
really?
Yeah,
Why?
because I want to.
I think they'll be.
Okay.
I
Do you
think
have a
they'll be-
reason? Like, do you have any
I
reason
mean,
at all?
what I'm looking at is
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. but
no.
I
It's
think they'll be
it's
6 and 6.
It's I mean it's probably a really hot take. I've made some really atrocious takes this entire summer, and I'm not going to back down.
He's
now.
trying to turn it around.
But I mean, it would be cool if in 2-3 months. It's like, look at me, I made it. No, they finished according to ESPN, their number one recruiting class out of everybody. They've got 19 top 300 commits, and yeah, I do think.
So we're just betting
they-
on the freshmen.
I'm betting on development, and that
In 1 year?
in 1 year, I think by the end of the season they'll be in a good position to make some pretty big moves.
Interesting.
I'm looking at their roster. Like I
Who's
don't know
playing
who,
quarterback?
I don't. Yeah, that. I don't know who's playing quarterback.
I have no
don't
clue.
know.
I'm making an uneducated guess.
I
It's
don't
a
think
guess
their
at
defense-
best.
All right, so let's take it. I want to.
Big 12?
No, I was going to go SEC, ACC, but I want to see, before we even just talk about it, I want to see if, are we all picking Texas and are we all picking Clemson? Or,
That's what I was going to pick. That's what I was going to pick.
Yes.
Well, actually,
Texas-
no. I did have a take on SEC. I do think
I
don't
have a take as well.
I don't necessarily think they're going to win it, but I think they'll do better than people. I think they'll be a contender. I think the Gators.
I agree, dude. I freaking
D-
agree. DJ Lagway.
is so good.
All right, but Connor, did you take Texas and Clemson?
It's hard not to take Texas. I made an atrocious pick just a second ago, but I do think Texas is the right pick. Oh,
Wait, so-
I'll go bland with Texas, I guess.
So what about ACC? Don't say Carolina.
No, I'm not going to say Carolina. There's no way that Carolina wins the
We'll be
ACC.
7-5 and finish 8th in the league.
As much
Yeah,
as I would,
say
as much as
Carolina.
I would love to make the conference game, I still don't think we beat Clemson.
No.
I actually
the number
think
2 team in the ACC this
SMU.
year?
It's the
No,
same.
they
same,
suck.
Same.
I
Same.
I think
That's abysmal.
I think
it's Miami.
that
It's Miami.
No.
I think that state
Miami.
I think
It's them
state
every
makes
year.
the conference game and has a really good game against
State?
Clemson.
Who's
Yes,
playing the quarterback?
I
Who's
do.
playing quarterback for state?
I don't think State has a good year. I just
I mean,
obviously nobody's like Clemson is tooled up. Like it's not like last year where there were some questions about
No,
Clemson.
they're-
they are
No, they
tooled
got
up.
yeah, they
They've
got
got
some
Clemson
transfers.
again. They've
Cade's
got
a
a,
Heisman.
yeah, they've
He
got
is, yeah.
they've got an experienced quarterback. Like I don't think that they.
Well, okay, somebody has to make the final against them, and I think State miraculously makes it there and then gives them a good game. I'm not
So-
saying that they beat Clemson, but I think it in years past, and if you look at history, Clemson typically has great games against State.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so C.J. Bailey's the quarterback at NC State. He's in his second year, true sophomore. Their running back room was a big problem last year. I think they mainstream with Hollywood Smothers this year, but they lost their biggest offensive weapon in Casey Concepcion going to Texas A&M.
That's true.
So I don't think their offense will be good again. Like their offense wasn't great. Their defense was okay.
What
But I
about
mean,
like Louisville and Syracuse, who are always up there, but like never.
Syracuse
true.
is the biggest question mark in my opinion in any of the Power Four conferences.
So who's playing quarterback? Kyle McCord is gone. I think they're going to be good. That new coach did great with Kyle McCord. I mean, they finished last year, what, 9-3?
Syracuse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They made a pretty
They're,
high bowl
I
game.
mean, I think the top choices of the ACC is going to be between like Clemson. You're going to have Miami. You're going to have SMU up there.
You
I
really
don't
think
they're
Miami's going to be that high?
I mean, they have Carson Beck, and Miami's projected to be up
Oh,
there every year.
okay.
I don't believe they're going to be good, but every year rankings have Miami as good, and we haven't really seen it pan out yet. I think some. I mean, I think some dark horses. It is Belichick, right? You don't ever want to doubt Belichick. And then you got Syracuse, right? We don't really know what that situation could be. Really good again. And I'm now not going to say this is biased, but as a Virginia Tech fan, Kyron Drones has all of the tools to be a really good quarterback.
Yeah.
If he can put the pieces together, I think we can win a lot of games. But it's just a matter of him putting the pieces together. Because when you look at him as a player and like all the tools that he has, he could be one of the best quarterbacks in college football.
Sure.
But he
Does
100%
Pitt?
agree.
Who's the quarterback at Pitt? Is he still there? What's his name?
Oh my gosh. That's I feel like
Pitt's
that's
a dangerous team.
Yeah,
man.
Pitt's a dangerous team too. Is what
But
I was
that's
about
one
to,
of the
like, get
themes of
onto.
the ACC is like who's playing quarterback other than Cade Klubnik.
I
like-
think Pitt is a dangerous team because everybody can lay an egg at Pitt. I don't ever think Pitt is very good, but I think they have they're
Eli
always,
Holstein.
Yeah. So I mean
That's
they're always
right.
decent
That's
enough.
right.
But let's go to the let's in the SEC's Texas. Let's go to the Big 12. I'm taking Arizona State with Sam Levitt. As a hot
Sick
take,
pick.
I think Sam Levitt is in the Heisman running for most of the year.
Wow.
I think he played great in the bowl game. I mean, yes, they lost Cam Scabado, but I think that coach is young. I think he's got ambition to win there. And they just had the coolest looking fall camp. I don't know if any of y'all saw that, but it was like a turf football
Yeah,
field in the
yeah.
bottom of a canyon surrounded by trees. It was pretty sick. So those boys are rolling in hot to the fall. But yeah, I'll take Arizona State. It's
I like
between Arizona
Arizona.
State and K-State. So.
Yeah, I'm
That's a
gonna
very good
take
take.
Kansas State. Is what I was gonna pick.
Yeah.
But
I think for a conference like that doesn't really have too many powerhouses, that national experience is going to help a lot. And I think most of Arizona State's roster has now been there. And I think that Arizona State will win that fairly easily. Like you said, I mean, there's some teams that could give them a couple runs. And like if
Kansas and Kansas State are always teams that are solid.
right. And
I think Kansas State's gonna be better than Kansas.
I still have a problem.
yeah.
I
Oh,
still
for
have
sure,
a
but
problem
Kansas
thinking Kansas is
quarterbacks are
good at
good.
football because when I was like a little kid, like Kansas was the worst Division I college football team like, ever. But
They're not
yeah,
great.
I think Arizona State's gonna win that.
I can't. BYU is gonna be so good in a few years.
Zam. BYU is going to be good. They're going to be nasty with AJ DeBanza.
Yeah.
AJ DeBanza.
I think
Nasty.
this one is like we said, no powerhouse is going to be the closest. I think there's several people that could break out and do really well. I think Baylor could have a really good year. I think Utah could have a year that nobody's expecting, and I also think Iowa State could continue on their.
This basketball
Pretty high.
conference could be solid this year.
Shout out.
I mean, they have.
shout out BYU. Carolina's playing them in like the preseason like scrimmage thing.
Oh, cool.
televised. We played Memphis last year. We're
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
at BYU this year.
So do we think that the ACC is gonna continue being the worst Power Four conference?
100%.
In
fo-
football,
oh,
in football,
100%.
in
Actually,
football.
I think they
Football.
might be better than the Big 12 because they have at least
yeah.
they have a clear front runner. I think our secondary teams have the potential to be better than theirs. But
We
yeah,
always
I
suck
don't-
at bowl season though. Like when our teams do
true.
make bowl
Yeah,
season,
but
we go
bowl
like
season-
1 and
bowls-
7.
bowls don't
mean
matter anymore,
jack
man.
squat anymore.
But
That's
guys are in the
true.
transfer
That's
portal.
true.
Or guys have
And
already
people play.
to
Yeah,
play
people
for the
don't
draft.
play.
Bowls don't
but
matter.
I think that the depth of the ACC has potential to be better than the depth of the Big 12.
agree.
But like if you look at the teams at the very bottom, it's like, like we could
Yeah.
have Stanford and Cal at like 2 and 10 down there, and Wake Forest at 3 and 9, and the Big 12 could be hovering around.
Who else you
500,
got?
so.
Louisville, SMU. SMU's supposed to be pretty good. Boston College.
Florida State, Georgia
Oh,
Tech,
Boston College-
Is Florida, what's Florida State's record this year?
Cavaliers.
They'll win more
Virginia.
than 2 games, but they'll be under 500. I think Florida State.
Is Norvell still there?
Yeah, they'll fire him after this year.
Okay.
They'll be under 500.
So let's go to our. I mean,
I also think Texas Tech is an underdog. Sorry.
I agree. They spent a lot of bread. 100%.
did.
Texas Tech could be good. So let's go to our overall hot takes if we have one. I know me and Connor have dropped some already. And then our Heisman watch, and I'll kick us off. So my overall hot take, and this is not like a too far-fetched, right? Because I'm talking about a national champion, so obviously it's going to have to make some sort of sense. I think Clemson and Dabo get back on the helm this year and finally win another national championship. And then it might be his last one. But I think that could be a sneaky dark horse to win the national championship. And for my Heisman candidate, I have 2. I watched one of them play in person, and I think the one of them is a Florida Gator quarterback, DJ Lagway. He's got the 6th strength of schedule in the SEC. And it's pretty gruesome.
Why do they always have such a brutal schedule?
It's SEC. Like all those teams have just terrible schedules, and all of their skill players came back. I mean, I just think it's going to be a fun team to watch. And I just think they had like a development year last year, right? You had a lot of young guys get a lot of playing time. I think DJ he has the opportunity to play really freaking good.
Yeah,
And
sure.
then who is the runner-up or the other winner is Lenora Sellers at South Carolina with my man Shane Beamer.
I think they're
that.
going to be a top 3 team in the SEC.
I think South Carolina. I think this year they make the playoff. I think they make the playoff this year.
Wow.
South Carolina.
They've
So,
been close the past few years, right?
They have.
Yeah.
They finished like 14th last year, so 15th or 14th. But those are my takes for Heisman and hot take.
This is my hot take, and some people might call it a cold take, but I also might get flamed for it. So I think Arch Manning has a year that rivals Joe Burrow 2019. They win the national championship, and he wins the Heisman.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think that was
think
along the lines of something I was going to say, so I
he's-
agree.
I think the opportunities there, like you said, like SEC stack schedule, like he's going to be playing in a high leverage game week 1.
Mm.
So, like, in my opinion, if he plays well in that after getting thrown into the fire, I think he has an incredible year. And that Joe Burrow got thrown into the fire his
Yeah.
first week
Yeah.
when they played Texas, ironically, that year, and they went down early, and then he turned it up and
I think
never turned it off.
I think even if that game goes south for Arch, that people are gonna go get off the train and be like, no, this isn't happening. But it's week 1. I really think that if it's a week to have a bad week, go week 1 and then, like you said, turn it up to 11 and just go uphill from there.
I really think he can have like an incredible year.
I do too.
I agree.
I agree with that take. I don't think that's a hot take. I don't think it's cold. I think it's a good take.
Bennett.
I like Klubnik. Obviously, I think he's gonna have a great year.
Clemson fan over here.
I like your Lagway pick. So I'm trying to think of not QBs though. I really like Jeremiah Smith in Ohio
100%.
State.
I think
That's-
he's
I mean,
best
that's a
best player in
solid
college
pick.
football.
That's also
So-
a decent Heisman, like,
Yeah.
dark horse.
Yeah. So
This might be the best player in college football.
that'd be.
Wait, so
I'm gonna
time
go
out.
with. I'm gonna go with him because
So-
it's fun.
Little mini tangent here. So when Clemson strolls into Chapel Hill on October the 4th, who are you cheering for?
Yeah, but that is a good question because you'll be able to go to the game possibly.
Please go for Clemson.
I'll be happy whoever wins.
Golly.
This guy.
I'm
Don't
really
be sitting in the student section.
Tartar fans
How
over
else
here.
am I gonna watch the game?
I don't know. Maybe you get
I'm
tickets
really
somewhere.
curious how Belichick will do this year.
I think, okay, so
It's gonna be a fun year.
this is, and Connor, feel free to, like, we can all have a take on this, but, like, so
You finally
The-
spent money on football.
the last time we hired a coach, we've never done anything like this,
I
but
was
the
about to say
last
this.
time we kind of hired a coach for more publicity, it was Butch Davis back in, like, 2008.
Okay.
2007,
Yeah,
2008.
okay.
And he had been in the NFL, like, same type of deal. And it went pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay.
But I don't think we have nearly the amount of tools
Not yet.
this year that Butch Davis had.
If Belichick actually stays,
Well, he's not going to.
He
Let's.
he
he's gonna
has to
coach-
stay 3 years. I thought.
no, he doesn't.
No, he does.
He could-
He's gonna coach for 2 years, and then Steve will be the head coach or something.
But if Belichick, even if Belichick stays 2 years, I think the tools that they'll have after those 2 years will be.
You think he's one and done after this year?
No.
Oh,
I think he'll
okay.
stay 2 years. I think what Gibbs saying has a validity to it in the point that he's going to bring in a lot of tools. I don't think he cares as much as the publicity is putting it out there.
I do think it made sense to a point of you hired somebody who garnered so much publicity and notoriety that you forced the hand of everybody surrounding your university to make the investment.
100%.
Because from the athletic director standpoint, like, okay, I'm making the investment of hiring Bill Belichick, paying him all this money. Okay, why don't we all commit ourselves to investing in this program? So I
Yeah.
think from that standpoint, it made sense. I do think it was a little bit outlandish, and I still have like problems. Like, I'm listening to a podcast. Oh yeah, Bill Belichick's coach of Carolina. It's like, what? I mean,
Right. Like
what?
it's
But-
one of those things where it's like, yes, the NFL game and college football are closer than they've ever been, ever. Right, just because of NIL and other things, and the way you recruit players to get people to come and visiting all the facilities and whatnot. I just don't think he's 100% committed to winning. I think he's committed to, like you said, bringing in people and making Carolina look good because I think that's what he's getting paid to
Okay,
do.
who's he?
Well,
Bill Belichick.
I mean,
I
he's bringing
disagree
in
with that.
skill players to be good.
Like he's
That's what I meant by bringing in players. I don't think he's bringing in players for like just to have like good players on the roster.
I think he's there to win. I just don't think. Okay,
I don't think a 6-time Super Bowl champion shows up somewhere not trying to win.
right. That's
True.
That's what
I just
think-
don't. You go ahead, Will.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's two different avenues for this season because, I mean, it's really a mystery, right? Like, I have knowledge of 3 different offensive players, 4, and that's it. Like, we have 70 new players on our roster. That is bananas.
That is wild.
like no, like it's
College football now.
maybe
It
one
really is.
defensive player I remember. So, on one hand, our schedule is way too easy to have like a blow up year,
Yeah.
like a Colorado
Yeah.
4-8 in the first year of the experiment. But I also don't think that we're gonna be experienced and have the team chemistry to say like, oh yeah, we're going 10-2. Lost to Clemson and I don't know, Georgia Tech or something like
Yeah.
that.
It would be Georgia Tech, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, it
Georgia
would be.
Tech's actually supposed to be pretty good.
And that scares me because we can't beat Georgia Tech when
We
they're back.
can't. I know, dude.
Do we even?
Um,
let me see if we play.
Well,
them
okay,
this
so it's one of those things. It's like where you have a Jason Day or who's the coach for Oregon?
Dan Lanning?
Yeah, like who are tied to these schools and like fully committed to winning and taking their teams and building these programs year in year out because that's what they want to do.
Do you mean Ryan Day?
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
I was like,
Jason Day's an Australian golfer.
Yeah. Sorry. Dang.
But
The day.
I followed it.
Like, but Bill Belichick is on, like, said, you know what? It'd be fun to go coach college football. And yes, I want to win. I have
But we
6
don't
Super
know
Bowl rings.
that.
We don't, but this is how I feel about it.
But why do you feel
What-
that way? Like what the media that's built on this presence that he was going to leave in July? Like is that what we're basing this off of?
No,
Or it's like
I'm basing it
That
on
was
of
a bunch
how
of
I
hogwash.
feel
Exactly.
about. Well, it's just my opinion. I'm not
no,
basing it
I
on
understand it's your opinion, and I'm like I get that. I'm just trying to understand where it is coming from. Like
like my
what is
gut.
giving-
I don't know other than just to say it's a gut feeling that when somebody like this, like Bill Belichick, walks into a college campus that's not a powerhouse already.
Well, he's looking at it from like a more marketing communications perspective of like it was a publicity stunt. We're kind of down on our luck. We were trying to do something to make that investment.
and that Carolina can be good. Carolina can be good at any sport.
I agree. Yeah, of course.
So I mean, it's an opportunity. I mean,
Trust
he's
me,
not-
if we had our way, like we'd be 12-0. Like we're like,
yeah. I mean, I think if y'all did end up going to the SEC, like it would help your football team. I mean, you would suck the first couple of years,
I would
but it
hate
would.
going to the SEC. I think that's a terrible decision. Money
Why?
for other history, impact on
That's the only
culture.
problem about it is
And that's a big problem.
not
Though.
playing.
You can't undersell
not
that.
playing State and Duke twice a year. Like that would be.
that's
A,
the
we're not
problem.
playing state.
We're not
twice in
playing
basketball
twice this year.
It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
a
that's-
terrible
that's-
decision. I don't know who.
but like,
decided
if
that
y'all
in
ever
stone.
stop playing Duke twice a year, or even stop playing them at all, like that would be.
Horrendous.
Yeah,
terrible.
catastrophic. I was fist bumping Connor because we do not play Georgia Tech this year.
Oh, okay, good. So
Even
that's
more
the
reason why we
worst
should
game.
do-
I always hate turning the TV on when we're playing Georgia Tech, and I'm
Do-
like, God, this is terrible.
Do you think they'll beat or will beat TCU the first week?
I do not, but I hope we do because hopefully I'll be there. But
Do
I
we want
think
to
I'll
run?
be
Want to
there.
run through the schedule? And
No,
or
well,
Okay, okay.
We'll do our week 1 slate here in a second, and that game's going to be on it. So I'll wait until we do that to give my take. But I have a very thought out take about that game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we can move on to the week 1 like picks. I just
You're
got I got a gut
Belichick.
feel. I got a gut feeling that it's just not gonna work out.
And that's my dad has the exact same feeling. He
Yeah.
thinks it was not a good hire, and he thinks that they're gonna.
I mean, what is a good hire at this point for Carolina?
That's true.
That's a very good point. You got to go in some direction, and this was a direction. So
I wanted Jeff Monken from Army.
How
but-
long? I mean, this is a really short tangent, but how long do we think Hubert's leash is?
I mean, if he hovers around 500 in the league and is like
Misses the tournament.
on the bubble all year, I think there is a serious conversation on whether to move on.
If he misses the tournament, automatic.
Oh, if he
fire?
misses the tournament, I think he's
everybody in Chapel Hill will ask him to leave.
gone. So here's the thing: like his tenure is very similar to Matt Doherty. When Dean left, they had Coach Guthridge, who was an assistant for a long time, but he was relatively old.
Yeah.
And so he coached for a couple years, made a couple Final Fours. He was old. He retired. So from a transition of like a legendary staff, they kind of cleared house and gave it to Doherty. And they played well in his first year, and then they went like they had like an 8-win season, and he got fired. He was there for 3 years. And this, it was early 2000s. Carolina stunk. It was when Jay Williams was just pooping on us every year. 2000, 2001, 2002. Then we moved to Roy Williams, and you see what happens. Into Roy Williams, legendary staff. They give it to Hubert. Hubert just clears house, his own staff, and now he's kind of struggling. So
I think if y'all, this is the last thing we'll say about Carolina basketball, but I think if you do fire Hubert, you need to get out of the family and then go hire somebody new.
that's what we did for football. So
I think the family's dead. There's not a lot there that's good anymore. And you're Carolina basketball, you can go get a real coach.
Okay. Sorry to keep. I know you want to move on. Do we think Hansborough ever breaks into the coaching world?
God no, he'd be an awful coach. He'd be a terrible coach.
All right.
I love Tyler.
I just wanted to put it out there.
Okay,
So
week
Our
one
week
slate.
one slate. We
We're
have
gonna
8
do it.
games.
Yeah, we're got 8
Do
games.
like a little
here.
college football thing,
little college game day. I
Yeah.
wish I had the headgear, but
I wish.
all right. So this is week 1, not week 0. Week 0 is August 23rd. There's like 6 or 7 football games, and it's weird, but it's the regular season. So this guy, I hate that. All right. So we'll start Thursday night with East Carolina at NC State. Bennett, we'll go like this.
Okay.
I think that's fine. Yeah.
I think NC State will win.
House divided right here.
I think it'll be. I will cheer for ECU, but I think NC State's gonna win.
I think the spread, by the way, came out. It's 12.5 to NC State.
Yeah,
I think State wins another close game, like close, like 2 years ago, close when ECU made the stop on the goal line, but
Yeah,
then they
yeah.
couldn't. They couldn't execute on their.
No, I
own line,
definitely
so.
want ECU to win.
Yeah,
I
for
just-
sure. Yeah, I do too. I think NC State will squeak out like 7-10 point game.
Yeah. Okay,
Give me
cool.
the Pirates.
I'm pulling so hard for the Pirates.
Oh yeah, both me and Bennett are. I just think that NC State they'll have a packed house for their first game Thursday night. Like,
But it's two fan bases that love to travel. It might be the two best college football fan bases in North Carolina.
I agree with
And
that.
probably easily.
I agree with that.
That's
So-
probably pretty accurate.
It's
I
not-
know.
I mean-
I don't think it's very close.
It's probably not at all, actually.
Time out. App State's close.
App State is definitely
It's
up there.
close,
For
but
their size of their school, like their
But
their
like
fan
they
base.
don't travel as well, like you said.
yeah, in terms of like a tailgating atmosphere, the
Oh, yeah.
atmosphere at the
Oh,
stadium,
no,
that
no, no,
ECU
yeah.
State
Oh my
game is going
gosh,
to be
yeah,
electric.
it is
So-
going to be electric.
Give me the Pirates. The Pirates
at
show
NC
up
State.
in
It's at
Raleigh.
NC State.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, but the
okay.
Pirates are going to show up
Oh
in
yeah,
Raleigh.
they will.
And they're going to bring it back home to Greenville.
I love
but
that. Dude, I love that.
Yeah, I want.
I want
the
to pick them
Pirates.
too. But.
Week 2 game. What we got? Or not week 2 game, second game of the week.
All right, so we were 2-2 on that. So on Friday night, Georgia Tech and Colorado
That's the game you chose?
for the Friday night. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Georgia Tech by 40.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I didn't know if anybody had some.
I mean, I'll pick.
Feelings
Just,
about
so,
that.
just so it's not unanimous, I'll pick Colorado.
Colorado's
Georgia-
got a new quarterback coming in, so we'll
I
see.
think Haynes King could push for like a Heisman talk, not like.
I think he could be in the
Maybe
bubble.
after like the first 5 weeks or something.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
bubble
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. I mean, he's always really solid.
Okay, so that was chalk. That was, I guess that's
yeah,
my
no,
bad.
I mean, I was joking. To
I
pick
thought
that
there.
one.
I thought there could be some storylines.
There's
there,
like
but
some huge mashups that week. And when you said Georgia Tech, Colorado, I was like,
That's just a Friday
Well, it's
game.
a Friday game.
All right, so getting into Saturday, Syracuse, Tennessee.
give me the cues.
Go Vols, baby.
Yeah, I'll take Tennessee.
I'm going Syracuse.
I
Give me the
think
cues.
getting Nico Yamaleava out of that locker room is going to help Heupel, and I think
That's
Heupel,
probably smart. Yeah, that's
I
probably
think,
true.
I think Heupel is. We will see how smart Josh Heupel is this year. I think because I think nobody's really gawking about their pieces, and I think they'll still have a really good offense. So give me Tennessee in that one.
Yeah, I like the Vols in that one.
So that was 3-1. 3-1.
No, 2-2.
2-2.
I agree
Yeah,
with
that's
him.
split.
Syracuse.
Yeah.
We took a cues.
All right, Alabama, Florida State.
Bama
Alabama.
Okay.
But that's a good atmosphere game.
Yeah, like
that's
that'll be.
Wait,
a
is it
good
at
game.
Florida State?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What if Norvell surprises everybody and Florida State wins? Like, I mean, are they going to get hot? Are they going to just be like one win and then just you know,
Depends.
mess?
That depends.
Everything's
They'll
gonna
get
hit the
hot
ceiling?
early and then they'll go like 500.
Yeah,
If,
that's what I'm saying.
If
They're
Florida's,
gonna go.
who's Alabama's coach?
Kellen DeBoer.
Yeah, I don't think he'll do well if. Like he might get fired after if they have a bad
If they
season.
open
and
with a
started
loss
with
to
Florida
Florida
State.
State,
loss.
College
and
football coach.
They went 9-3 last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, their bar is probably the highest out of anybody outside
Yeah.
of like what LSU.
It's higher than
It's
that.
higher than LSU's.
You think so?
again. Sorry.
Only like Georgia might be comparable.
Georgia's, yeah, but they're never because they're never gonna fire Kirby.
No, but it's like if
Schmerby.
if Curb retired, then someone came in and
Curb.
didn't do as well.
Good old Kirby.
Kirby retired.
His name's already Kirby. All right. Who's next?
Sorry.
Moving on. So that was 4-0. So I need to do some better picking. All right. So this is a Sunday game. We'll come back to some Saturdays and then
Love
obviously-
college football on Sunday.
Obviously, we'll do the Monday night game too. All right. So Miami Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, I think Freeman is the best, maybe one of the best up and coming like young coaches in college football.
I can't believe this is the first time we've talked about Notre Dame.
I think they're gonna be nasty.
I agree.
I like Notre Dame.
I
I don't,
like
like,
Notre Dame.
I don't think
Notre Dame
Miami's
in
gonna
that
be
pick,
good.
too.
I
I
don't
hope
like
they-
Carson Beck.
I hope
I
they
don't like
murder
Carson Beck.
Miami.
I
I
don't
hope
like
they
Carson Beck.
murder
Catholics
them.
versus convicts.
Shoot. All right. That would make more
I'm
sense
just
if it
saying,
was
like
Florida
it
Gators,
was,
but yeah.
it was 30 to 30. It was
No,
the 30
that's
for 30.
yeah, that's a 30 for
It's a
30
30
for the
for 30.
Miami
Yes,
and
you're right,
yeah.
yeah.
It was back in the 90s.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
Lou Holtz.
Yeah, I remember.
Jimmy
like I was
Johnson.
alive. Jeez, I've seen it. Don't remember it like I was there.
All right. So the two big ones on Saturday. Everybody's looking forward to them. We'll start with LSU Clemson.
Yeah, Bennett.
Give me
go ahead.
Clemson. I really think we're gonna be good this year. So
So
I expect a lot of the
you
team.
need to quit saying we, boy.
Sorry, they are gonna be very good this year.
You don't have to drop your fandom. You don't
No,
have
I'm
to
just
drop your fandom.
That's fine. I agree. Like I think this will be probably
Where are they playing?
Death Valley.
Yeah,
Clemson.
that's very funny. Okay, sorry. Didn't
need
get
to-
that.
Clemson. They're playing at
I mean, I was
Clemson.
slow on
Clemson?
that one. They're playing at Clemson, then give me Clemson.
I think that it all comes down to how healthy is Grant Nussmeier.
Mhm.
Because apparently it came out that he's got patellar tendonitis, and there was like some little whispers that he had torn his ACL in practice. But then Brian Kelly came out and said he's fine, like he's just got a mad knee. So I do think that LSU has a chance to win that game. But
No, I agree.
I think
But
Boys from the back.
I
do
expect
think-
Clemson to win.
yeah, I think Clemson will squeak that out.
Yep, give me Cade. Cade Kalabanike.
All right, so
You know, the
We all
first drive
agree.
of that game is going to be screen, out route, screen, run, screen.
who's running back at Clemson? Is it,
Well, that's a
who's
good
the running
question.
back room at Clemson? Does it matter? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to you.
They've got somebody.
Some guy that wears number 1 probably.
Yeah.
Year in and year out.
All right, so we'll go with Texas Ohio State.
Biggest game of the
I
weekend.
think week 1, Ohio State's in a tough position, right? They got a lot of new guys. I think Texas has a lot of good returning pieces. And I think, dude, having a brand new quarterback week 1, they got to play Texas. At least it's at home. So,
Both teams
That's a
technically
plus.
have a brand new quarterback.
yeah, but at least Arch has more
Arch just has
experience.
reps.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
Julian hasn't played at all. So,
gotcha.
give me Arch and give me the Texas. Go Longhorns. So,
I think Texas will win too. I think it'll be an extremely close game.
I think that's true. I'm going to take Texas too. I
So-
think it's going to be super close.
I hope it's a blowout.
This one's a little
Really?
I
bittersweet
hope
for
Texas wins like 42-7.
There's no way that happens.
me. This one's a
though.
little bittersweet for me because it's Corso's last game day. He picked Ohio State as his first ever headgear pick. Like I feel like it would be cool for Corso to ride off into the sunset, pick Ohio State wins, but not so fast, my friend.
Oh,
I think
He did it.
Texas. I think Texas is too good, too experienced. I think that they'll march into the shoe and get a big win.
Sarkeesian.
Yeah.
All right, Connor, who you got?
Texas.
Okay. All right.
All right, Monday Night Football.
Hold on.
What?
I'm adding one.
Okay.
Maybe a sneaky game of the week. Don't call it bias, but it's a sneaky game of the week because I think both teams could be really good this year.
Virginia Tech and who?
Virginia Tech and South Carolina.
Oh,
No, that's
a great
Where's
game.
that at?
Great
Where's that
game.
at?
It's Mercedes Dome
I
in
didn't-
Atlanta.
So it's neutral.
Neutral.
Is that
Oh,
the Chick-fil-A
wow.
kickoff?
Probably.
If it's
In
if it's
Atlanta,
in,
probably.
if it's in
Yeah.
Atlanta,
no, it's the Aflac.
Aflac. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. That's a good game. I didn't know y'all had.
I don't
South
know if we
Carolina.
win it.
I don't
We
think you
definitely
do.
don't.
I'll take South Carolina.
I'm taking Tech. We're gonna do it. We're gonna at least try. If we do, it'll be the greatest win under our freaking retard Coach Prize tenure.
Oh my gosh.
I can't stand him. I want to win, but it's all about the family. But anyways,
All right.
I had to bring up that game. Bring a little shout to my guys because they're about to bring up their dudes. So
The last college. No, that's good. I
That's
did
a
not
very
know
fair
y'all played
point.
South
That's
Carolina.
good. That's
a
good.
game.
representing my
Good
Virginia
shout.
team.
Good
It's good.
shout.
That's good. The final
Wait,
game
do
of
we
week
play
one-
this year? Virginia Tech and UNC?
We do not.
Rip.
All right. I'm pretty sure. Let me check
No,
that.
So the
We-
final
we don't.
game is
Final game of week 1.
UNC.
North Carolina Tar Heels hosting Sunny Dykes and the Horned Frogs of TCU.
The Horny Frogs.
All right. They will be. It'll be primetime ABC. ESPN's doing like a mini game day for that.
Yeah, man,
Prime
screw
team
that.
with
Not
Theo.
even gonna. God, I'm so
Oh.
mad.
The students are going to
Well, I mean,
show
it's a
up in
Monday,
the second
like-
quarter.
I know, but it's
No,
Labor
no,
Day.
we
Like, come on.
on Tuesday.
Obviously,
he's not
Our
right.
wine and cheese
He's
is
not
not
wrong.
ready.
ABC over here. He's not wrong though.
He's not wrong.
So
It's
T-
at 7 in the morning though, so I mean, it's
No, it's not. That's when
the
they play.
game day is.
Oh.
It's 7 to 8.
so
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm pretty sure it's 7 to 8 p.m. Like it's just a mini show, like a pre.
I thought they were
That's
doing
when
it
we
in
have
the
our
morning.
scheduled morning run. We will not be on game
Oh
day.
my
All
gosh.
right,
What is
that's-
happening, right?
Carolina opens up as a 3-point underdog at home. I think that is well deserved. It probably should be more. Here is my take on that game.
the pessimist receiver fan.
Tar! That's a great.
That's
you might
terrible.
need to tell that.
I don't think
story.
I told-
Okay, so Bennett had UNC orientation
I did,
the other
yes.
day.
Did I
and
tell you about this, Connor?
You know,
No, wait, I don't know.
This is hilarious.
Carolina, right? You have, they do their chant where it's like tar,
Tar,
and everybody else yells heels. Well, at
Yeah.
Bennett's orientation, the students yelled tar, and then the freshman class responded with tar. So
It was bad. It was
you-
really.
did you
no,
say
I
heels?
said heel. I was
Okay.
like, so, but I did. I was
But
like,
everybody around you
they're
was like, tar.
heel. And everyone else was like, tar. I was like, oh, that's not right.
bunch
Right.
of tartar banks over here.
perfect example of the UNC fan base.
Yeah,
They'll
it was
have a hot
bad.
day for game day, but
It was bad.
Who's your pick? Do your boys win it week
So
one?
here's my take. TCU gets the ball first. 3 and out. Everybody's playing off emotion. It's probably the greatest Kenan Stadium environment since Florida
I mean,
State
every
came in
game is sold out. So
1997.
yes, it's gonna be so
Yeah.
hard to get a student ticket, and I'm a senior. Like I'm
Yeah.
so. It's
But
it's
I'm
fine.
saying, like, it's going to be the best environment in Kenan Stadium history since Florida State came in the late 90s. They'll play off
Y'all
emotion.
haven't played anybody good at home since the late 90s?
No, I'm
Well,
saying
with,
the
like,
best
the-
environment. I did not say that.
Oh, well, I just didn't know if y'all had another good environment.
We played Clemson. It was a decent environment. It was a noon game, but we played Clemson at home. Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne.
but
there's
the
a lot of
Duke
hype
game the
around
other
this
year.
year. So
Okay, Duke sucks.
I'm just saying
But
the
think of-
other
that is
year.
our fan base. Like we
Oh,
actually
that's
have a reason to come. Like Belichick, like the whole deal.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
going
I
to
just
be-
didn't know. When you said late 90s, I just didn't know if there was another like night game in those 25 years that y'all played.
I mean Miami in 2019, but I mean that was
Okay, all right.
anyway. I think we'll play off emotion. Couple sacks, 3 and out. They'll punt. We'll drive down the field. We'll score 7-0. Emotion turns off. TCU wins by a touchdown because
Like-
we don't have
Okay.
we don't have like enough experience, enough late game experience with our roster, with our coaches. I think we'll play well. Like I said, we'll look like the most dominant team in football, like we did against South Carolina 2 years ago. We're playing off emotion. That first drive and a
Yeah.
half. We'll go up 7-0.
Wait, what do you mean your coaching staff doesn't have late game experience?
No. Our players don't have late game experience with our coaching staff. Like,
Oh,
the
okay, okay,
connection's
okay.
not there.
I
yet.
see, I see.
Try. Our coaching staff
No, I
has.
was like,
Our players do
just a
not.
few.
Our coaching staff 100% has it. Our players do not. That's what I meant. And so I think TCU will win the game. Sonny Dykes, good football program, good football team. I think they'll be good enough. I think that, it'll be close around halftime. They'll take.
Is he the one who changes his shirts at halftime,
I don't know.
or was that the guy before him?
It might have been the guy before.
Yeah, that
him.
might have been the guy
Wild
before him.
take.
Anyway,
Anyway, that's,
who do you think's going to be driving the Carolina football team? Who's going to be the QB? Sorry, that was an odd way to put
so
that.
it's
who's in
No, I
the
understood
driver's
that.
seat?
No, I understood that driving us down the field. I understood that. So it's
Tom
weird.
Brady.
So Gio Lopez, the late transfer from South Alabama,
Yep.
he was the quarterback representative at ACC Media Day. We took like 4 dudes, and Gio Lopez was one of them. So according to the fan base, like that's kind of telling because Drake May went, Sam Howell went, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Max Johnson went last year, and he wound up starting.
Yeah.
But I do think that Max Johnson and Connor Harrell won it both last year. Anyway, I think Johnson, it's going to be weird coming off a femur injury. He hasn't played a game since
Yep.
the Minnesota game of last.
Yeah, it's been a
September.
while.
That's
So-
a big injury too.
Yeah, and
femur?
I
He's old, too. He's like,
very old,
Yeah.
like 24, 25 maybe. I don't know.
He's got the vet experience.
I just don't think. I don't think he'll be.
Been in college since he was 18.
He's definitely not the most explosive option. I
Yeah.
think the most explosive option is the true freshman Bryce Baker. I think
Be Bakeski.
we'll see him a couple times this year.
Mhm.
I hope it's not because Gio Lopez is butt,
yeah.
but
Just getting some snaps at like the end of a game.
I think Davion Goss has a good year at running back. He was
100%.
behind Amari Hampton last year. I think he was a really good, serviceable running back. He played when Hampton got hurt against Charlotte, and he did really well. He ran for like 110 yards and a touchdown that game. I mean, it's UNC Charlotte, but yeah, I think TCU will win that game. I think we'll be down 14, 17 points in the third quarter. We'll make it close. Never really have a chance to win in the fourth, but it won't be a blowout.
I agree.
And then obviously, like, we play Richmond, Charlotte, and UCF, so I think we'll be 3-1. But
Give me the Horned Frogs.
yeah, I think it hurts, but yeah, TCU wins.
And it's literally strictly because, and not excluding these fans in here, I hate Carolina football fans. So excluding these ones who are actually highly educated on the sport, and especially Stad, like he knows everything about that team. So
Yeah.
he does not bother me at all. He's a true fan. He watches every week. But I hate Carolina football fans. Hate's a strong word. I'm not even a rival fan, but it's literally why I go for Duke in basketball. It's because you're football fans. So, like, I say constantly, Carolina football fans are like they're like the Cowboys fans. And I'm a Cowboys fan at this point in my life. So it's like, it sucks to be a part of the fan base, but, we're here now. So I'm going the Horned Frogs.
And that's part of the reason. Like, the most pissed off I ever got at our fan base is we were the number 10 ranked team in the country with Drake May. It was his last year that he was
Oh,
going to be
I know
playing
what you're
football
talking
at
about.
North
Yeah,
Carolina.
sorry.
We were 6-0. Devontae Walker had come back. We had just beaten a ranked Miami team at home. Like, it was great. Like, had we won this upcoming game, like, we would have probably gotten a game day coming up soon at one of our next home games. And we laid an egg against a 1-5 Virginia team at home because we played like crap, but the environment was awful. It was a prime
There was
time.
nobody there.
Prime time ACC network game, and the stadium was half full. And I'm
Not
like, what?
even.
I'm like, what are we doing? We're number 10 in the nation. Like, people are gonna look on TV and watch this, and like, it was embarrassing. It was genuinely embarrassing
for y'all to make the playoff.
and
Clemson wasn't good.
100%. Like, and a horrible Virginia team came in.
It was on fall break, wasn't it? Like, there were no.
I mean, that just aids Gibbs' point, being like, we can't go because we have school.
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. There's fall break at SEC schools, and it's not freaking empty.
exactly.
It's not empty.
Because football
not-
is important enough to them to where
Yeah,
they'll stay
no,
for
yeah.
at least a football game, or they'll come back early for a football game.
Yeah.
It's not that, like, in my opinion, not that difficult. So
It's terrible.
yeah, it was bad.
Tragedy.
But I'm addicted to them. So
Connor?
I think it goes into overtime. I actually think it's going like punch for punch. Like, we're in there, first game of the year. Like, we've got the energy, like you said. I think emotion plays a big part, but I also think just the atmosphere is going to be great for these new players. And I think it comes down to the wire and an overtime decision. And I think either Carolina kicks a game-winning field goal or they have a 2-point conversion to win the game.
I'll say this. If it goes into overtime, I think our odds get higher because I do think the strength of our football teams, because the strength of all of Bill Belichick's football teams, is the line of scrimmage. I think we're going to have a good, solid, well-trained offensive line. We're going to have a huge, very aggressive defensive line. I think with the shortened field in overtime, I like that. If it goes into overtime, I do think we have a decent chance to win just because we get a bigger push. I think this year than years past.
I can 100% see TCU winning and like getting it down the stretch, like late game. We sort of fall to pieces. One, because of it's the first game of the season, and all these new people aren't
We'll make a
experienced
bunch
in
of
the
mistakes.
same. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of mistakes. I think on both sides, though. I just don't see Carolina like pulling away and like getting like a turnover and converting an easy 7. Like, I just don't see that happen. I see it being like a punch for punch, like haymaker
Yeah.
after haymaker
Yeah.
after haymaker.
I really think if Carolina can maintain that atmosphere that they have early in like the first quarter and the first half, and people don't leave,
They won't leave. The students.
every story about
That
you going
I've
to a
said?
football game is the
Yeah.
students leave at halftime.
So here's the thing.
It's true.
Going back to that 2019 Miami game, I was also there for that. And it was kind of a similar environment. It was a brand new coach. It was Mac Brown's second game back at Carolina. They had beaten South Carolina the week before. It was packed. Game was 8:15 kickoff. Stadium was packed at like 7:15.
If it's a night game, Ben, people stay.
And they stayed the entire game because we played off emotion. We went up 17-3 against Miami. Miami came back and went ahead 25-20. And then we revitalized our emotion and played off it for the last 5 minutes of the game. came back and won the ball game.
Mm.
So
Fourth quarter football at Carolina is like the most exciting quarter for sure, and just not a lot of people stay to experience it. I will say Carolina is one of those things where it's like the students, unfortunately, if it's a day game, they're gonna be like, "Oh, the buzz is worn off. I'm not gonna pay $10 for a beer. I'm just gonna go back to the house."
yeah,
And so 90% of the students leave.
I think the
But-
worst time for a game in Chapel Hill is 3:30
Mm.
because
You couldn't ask people to sit in the sun that long.
they'll be doing whatever they do before the game. They won't show up till about
Yeah.
probably 4. They'll stay till like 5:30 at best, if
If.
that. A bunch of them will leave at halftime and go do whatever they're about to do. Go eat dinner and then go do their.
Who knows what?
Y'all
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
to come to a game at Lane Stadium. Great place
Luke's
to watch
been
a
there.
game.
Luke's
It's a
been.
super fun place to watch a game.
Yeah.
I would love to go to a night game. But that's going to be a wrap on our football talks. We have one more episode for the summer. We appreciate y'all tuning in throughout the summer and tuning in today. And just have a good day and get to class on time.